Well, good morning. It's Leza live on the radio, on the news, 103.5 FM KYCA on a Thursday, September 12th, 2024. How's the team?
Wunderbar.
No,
Haha, got it today.
All right.
is that the only word you guys know? Come on.
Bueno.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Great. Super.
I'm just trying to steal it out of Drew's mouth. That's all.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Making it mine.
How about
Taking it back.
Benny.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm glad that you're wunderbar. You told me you were tired.
I'm
How
tired.
are you, Drew?
I'm fantastic.
Fantastic. That's great. That is
we're,
great.
We're doing good. Everything's
Moving right
excellent.
along.
I just got a text that Bella just went into surgery.
Oh, that's right. Today's the
Yeah.
day. Everybody send good thoughts to Drew's puppy Bella, who's in getting her spay this morning.
Yeah, they just sent me that she just went in, so
Okay.
about 20 minutes she'll be done, and then I'll
Yes.
pick her up in the afternoon. About 4 or 5.
Perfect. And then you're going to put the cone of shame on her.
Yeah, they got a cone. They also, I found out, have a donut.
Yes, and Lori here at the station lent me her dog's donut, and it worked out so much better than the cone. Because the cone, they hold their head down. I don't know if Bella will, but little Bubba did.
Yeah.
And
They can't eat.
they can't navigate.
Yeah, they can't eat. They walk,
Right.
bump into walls. So we got a donut. We got a cone. I'm sure we have everything.
Yeah. Well, the donut's great. I mean, I put it on Bub, and he was like, okay, well, this is what I'm going to wear from now on. All right, I like it.
Yeah,
he didn't
look
even
good in
care.
it.
Yeah, he's like, it's
Hey.
blue. I'm cool. Yeah. So, well, best of wishes. I'm
Yeah,
sure
well,
everything's going to
that's-
go great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's the right thing to do. Absolutely. The weather is amazing. It feels. I mean, I was walking from the Calm studio to this one this morning, and I'm like, it's actually kind of chilly out.
I thought it was wonderful, and I'm glad you're happy.
Yeah.
And then you get in here and it's nice and
Well,
warm.
it's toasty. It's toasty in here, but we got the fan on, so.
We'll
but yeah,
survive.
tell us what's going to happen with the weather. Do we have rain in the forecast?
Not for a while.
No rain. Okay.
Not for a while.
Okay, well, that's all
Basically,
right.
sunny and breezy, light winds 15 to 25 miles an hour. Tonight we'll have gusts 30 to 35, though.
Oh, going to be breezy.
Yeah, going to be breezy, but,
Okay.
again, we're going to be in the mid-50s
Yeah.
for the lows.
That's fantastic.
I mean,
yeah.
this is the weather. If you live up here, this is our absolute best weather. I really feel it's humidity's down, the temperature's nice. It's not hot, it's not cold.
Right,
Most
right.
people are happy.
Tell me, I heard that the highs are going to be in the 70s next week. Is that correct?
I've heard the same things.
Right.
But again, depending on according to Mr. Cada, the weather flow, we could have a high pressure system, and that could get us warm.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm done
Well,
being warm. How about you, Matt?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
need nice and cool weather.
Yeah.
It would be a change.
70s are fantastic. They're
Oh,
the
yeah.
best. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well,
Although-
very good.
I did hear it's supposed to rain on Sunday, though.
You did. Okay.
Yeah, the
All
weekend.
right, well, that's okay. We got football on Sunday. Rain all you want.
Hey, we got you got Hope Fest on Saturday,
Oh,
so
that's
that
true.
needs to be.
It needs to be clear and
Yeah.
sunny for Hope Fest. Just heard Jaylene on with
Yeah.
Malcolm last hour. That's a great event, 12th annual. Amazing. I remember the first one. Seems like yesterday.
been a
I didn't
long-
make the first one. I've made quite a few because most of my buddies are showing their cars.
Uh-huh.
So I go down there. So
Yeah,
do that.
there's a little bit of something for everybody.
Oh yeah, there's a car show,
Yeah.
bike show, food. It's a good time.
Right, absolutely. Well, I have to tell you, I had the Geek Squad out to my house yesterday. Have you ever had to call the Geek Squad? Why do you laugh? You know what the Geek Squad is?
Absolutely.
From Best Buy, right?
Yes.
They help us with our technologies. Thank the Lord above. So I have this frame TV in my bedroom. It is beautiful. I mean, it looks like a frame. It looks like framed art.
Yeah.
But it's a television. And the thing just went wonky. I mean, I couldn't use the remote. It's supposed to put a picture up, when it's not on. And there's like half a picture. The guys walked in and they're like, uh-oh. They're like, this is not good. And I'm like, it's only like 3 years old. It was not cheap. This is not your cheap
Yeah.
big screen TV, right?
It's not a Drew or Matt TV. It's a Leza TV.
Well, no.
Exactly. It's a Lisa TV.
I have a couple of those big cheap ones, which are wonderful as well. But this is something different.
Yeah.
And they both were shaking their head, and they spent a good 2 hours at my house. and they fixed it.
Yeah.
And it was amazing, the troubleshooting, because, you and I know how to do the scroll to the settings and then, scroll to network. It wouldn't connect to the internet and blah, blah, blah. I did all that stuff. So I'm watching them do what I did. And I'm like, I'll show you. I did that, And they actually went above and beyond. I have to shout out to, I can't remember their names. I'm sorry. But just nice young men that figured it out for me.
Just the geeks?
The geeks from the Geek Squad, yeah. So they actually had to go and have Samsung remotely chime in. That's not the word, but
log in
and do a hard reset on the TV, and that actually fixed it. But they did everything else before we did that, and
Good.
So yeah, saved me a bunch of money.
I'm surprised you couldn't do a hard reset on your own, though.
You can't. I'll tell you why. Because the remote would not work to get to that setting.
That would do it. Yeah.
And then supposedly there's a little tiny hard reset on the bottom because you can't get to the back of the TV. There's no space.
Mounted, yeah.
So there's a little teeny tiny button that you can push with a safety pin, and they couldn't even get that to hard reset it. Wow. So no, there was nothing. When you can't get your remote to work to get to that setting, there's only four buttons on this remote. It's beautiful, but yeah, it's not real.
The price you pay for beauty.
I know. It's true. But anyway, that was my exciting afternoon. How about yours? Do anything fun other than Mom's here?
Ma
here is here, staying with you for 3 weeks.
Yeah, 2-3 weeks, something like that. It's going to be chaos.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
So we'll
She's
see.
a ton of fun. Just give her some margaritas and,
Well, that's what it is. I'm like, Ma, here's your breakfast margarita. I'm going to work.
Hey, remember, it's Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, well, very good. Today is National School Picture Day. Remember the school picture? Yeah, I have a funny story.
I've been on both sides of it.
Yes,
so, yeah.
right. You've taken school pictures?
I have.
You worked for a company that went into the schools?
Mr. Santos and I did
Yeah?
Chino Valley High School
I
and middle
love
school
it.
for several years.
Yeah, was that fun?
No.
No. Well, it was actually invented by a couple of buddies from Missouri trying to make a quick buck back in the 1930s. Since then, they've been the best way to document all our failed hairdos and dental appliances. Funny story. I have an older brother, Bill, and my mom cut his hair right before school pictures. And it was bad, you guys. It was so bad.
Bowl cut?
It was like a bowl cut and a mullet all in one. And the bowl cut across the front was crooked. and this was during his awkward. I mean, he's gorgeous now. I mean, he's, really good looking man. But it was in his awkward stage with the bad teeth and, just chunky and the bad haircut. So when the school pictures came out, being the little sister that I was, I put them all over the walls in the house.
See, nice.
I taped them to the walls, and we called him another word for poo on the wall. Yeah, and he was not happy, but it was funny.
I'm just surprised you haven't stepped it up. Like once a year, you mail him that picture.
I don't have
that
the
would
picture.
be so funny.
I need to get that picture. I don't know where it is. I don't know how to find it.
Go to the album. Go online to high school.
It wasn't
albums.
high school. It was like 5th grade. I don't think it's online.
They've got it all.
All right. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll spend my afternoon today doing is searching for that picture.
It's an important mission.
Yeah, his birthday's coming up in November. Wouldn't that be fun to send him a portrait of himself?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you make it even worse. Get it all blown up to like a 16 by 20.
Yeah. A poster.
Yep.
How about a fat head that we can carry around?
Oh, even better.
Yeah. So that's my favorite memory. I mean, I had some doozies too, but not as bad as his.
Did you ever see it was a meme, I think, or a story that went around? There was like a school teacher that wore literally the same outfit every year.
Oh, that's
for like
funny.
For like 40 years.
How smart is that?
Yeah, and if you put them all together, he has the same pose and everything, but you just see him progressively get older. It was interesting.
Oh, that's depressing.
Yeah, it was cool though. It was pretty cool.
But I mean, how smart of him. That took some thought, some forethought. Yeah. I'm going to do this every year. And school teachers do that. They wear the same clothes every year. I mean, that's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, it's also Hug and High Five Day. Bring it to me. Bring it in. All right, high five, Drew. High five. We'll get the hugs done later. It's National Chocolate Milkshake Day. Did you know milkshakes used to be packed full of whiskey?
That sounds like a good one.
That sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? They took out the booze around 1885 when pharmacies started selling them as wholesome drinks for kids. The milkshake, that's before they knew about calories, obviously. Yeah. Some stories in the news today. I don't have a daily do for you, but I do have a story about people peeing in candles at Dollar Tree. And I can't share it with you. It's that bad.
That bad?
Just think about that. People peeing in candles at a Dollar Tree store.
They do have cameras in these stores, right?
Yeah, apparently they haven't caught the people that have done it. They've been doing it for weeks.
What?
Disgusting.
Doesn't make any sense.
I'm not gonna spend any energy on that one.
Nah.
No. This is a cool story though. Mike Flint of Columbus, Ohio, signed up for free ZZ Top tickets for every tour, and he won, and he still gets them 40 years later.
That's awesome.
Is that not the coolest thing? He bought a lifetime membership to the ZZ Top fan club back in 1984. Cost him $100, which at the time must have seemed like a fortune to him, right? But when you consider that he's seen almost every single tour since then for free, and with those tickets came backstage passes. I mean, what a deal.
For $100?
What a deal. Yeah, yeah.
Man.
The membership also included a satin tour jacket, bumper stickers, and a signed poster. And while he can't find the poster at the moment, he still has everything else. Pretty cool. He's 61 now. He says, as long as I'm still upright, I'm going to these concerts. As long as ZZ Top is still upright.
I'm more concerned with ZZ Top than him.
Yeah.
But isn't that
Down
great?
to 2 now.
That's a great story. That is a great story. Oh, here's a new career option for you, Matt. If you're looking for something else to do.
You keep trying to get me off the radio, so.
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
Yeah, we are.
Drew is.
It's a throwback to Matt's commercial.
It's like, speak for yourself.
Super funny. Well, the guy in Spain claims he's making very good money working as a professional wedding destroyer. I guess brides with cold feet supposedly hire him to show up and object so they don't have to go through with it. That's ridiculous.
I'm down. I will do it.
You would do it.
I will jump on the grenade.
You would do it, yeah.
And with my size, I will stand up in the middle and on a pew and be like,
I object.
No, I object.
Yeah.
I saw her with little Johnny last week. Or something, I don't know.
Well, the guy says it started as a joke. He posted a silly ad offering to rescue brides from their wedding for about $550 a pop. Then women actually started hiring him, and he's booked through the end of the year. Now, ladies, just fess up and be honest.
Just say no.
Exactly. Just say, I've changed my mind. It's a woman's prerogative. He says it doesn't always go well. People at the wedding tend to get upset, as you'd expect, so there's an extra $50 fee for every slap he receives.
Huh.
You still up for it?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Does it have to be on my face?
Well, I can't tell you where they're going to slap you. Yeah. They probably can't reach your face, so.
Yeah, then I'm okay
You
with
might
it.
have to request another area.
Yeah. I have not heard back about my pumpkin spice pundit from Trader Joe's, where we are going to try out every pumpkin spice product at Trader Joe's.
Well,
I applied for that job, remember?
Yeah, but I'm glad we got brought in with it. We got volunteers.
Well, yeah, we're going to do it on the show.
Well, you can do it on the show.
Well, you're not a pumpkin spice fan?
No, not really at all. No.
You, Drew, will you partake?
I like the pumpkin spice Frosties at Wendy's.
Oh, do they have? Oh, that sounds good.
If you haven't had a pumpkin
have
spice,
not.
oh dear, you've missed it.
I can't open that. What do they call that? The hole.
The rabbit hole.
The rabbit hole. I can't go down that rabbit hole.
Well,
once you've had one, right?
You would like this.
Yeah, I bet I would.
It's actually good.
Good.
Well, I would commit. If you got it,
Yeah.
I would commit for the bit.
Okay.
Of course.
Perfect. Well, I think they're choosing the winner today.
Okay, well,
So,
I'll have
stand
my
by.
phone at the ready.
Okay, please stand by. So did you hear about Bon Jovi saving a woman from jumping from a bridge? This is a real thing. John Bon Jovi was shooting a music video on a pedestrian bridge in Nashville when he noticed a woman standing on the ledge outside of the railing. He stopped the shoot, went over to her, along with a member of his production team, persuaded the woman to take his hand. Isn't that part of one of his songs? And it's not clear if she even knew who he was, but she agreed and was taken to the hospital for treatment. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, I don't know. If I was listening to Bon Jovi, I would have.
You'd have jumped? You would have jumped? That's a horrible thing to say. I don't think it had anything to do with Bon Jovi.
Oh, okay.
She was just ready to jump and just happened to have a rock star on board.
Yeah, I guess that went a little too
Lucky
dark.
he
I'm
was
sorry.
there.
Yeah.
And this is suicide prevention month,
Right.
so
Yeah.
Right.
this goes along with everything else that we've had this last couple of weeks.
Exactly. Pay attention to those around you because you never know what somebody's dealing with, and you might be able to help save a life, like John Bon Jovi.
Yeah, especially if you're a celebrity.
Yeah. Quite a story. Quite a story. Here's one for you. It turns out that the Boar's Head Cold Cut Factory in Virginia, where America's worst listeria outbreak was traced to, has been pretty gross for a couple years. Isn't that awful? Yeah. USDA inspectors found live beetles, green mold there over 2 years ago, and they didn't do anything about it. That's awful. Somehow the plant was allowed to stay open. 9 people have died in that listeria outbreak. And you think Boar's Head, that's the one that you're like, oh, that's the one that I know.
That's the one that I buy.
Right. Do you still buy it?
Absolutely.
You do?
I mean, now I got to think about it, but
Oh, I wouldn't. I think I'm done with Boar's Head. So that's kind of gross. Here's one more story for you, then we have to move on. Royal Caribbean's 9-month-long Ultimate World Cruise ended on Tuesday. 9 months, these people cruised around the world. And I mean, I'm curious to know how it was. I guess the ship set sail in December, visited 60 countries. Passengers are on social media saying that they're emotional and exhausted.
Who has that kind of time?
Oh, man, I could find the time.
How do you pay your mortgage?
It's just, I don't think
no,
it's
they don't.
Yeah, I think they live on the
They
the
live on the
cruise
boat.
ship.
That's
yeah.
what I was going to say.
Yeah, for 9
A
months
lot of
they
the
live.
retirees do this.
Right.
They take their money and they take off for a year, and then they come back,
Right.
torture their kids,
Right, and then
go
do it
on
again.
another cruise.
Exactly. I guess a lot of them had to ship back bags full of clothes since they had to pack for different climates. And imagine all those trinkets and souvenirs as well. That's quite something.
But where do you put it if you don't have a house?
Again, the kids.
I mean, it sounds like Drew is planning this out, by the way.
Hey, it's not.
I'm not 9 months on a boat. I don't think I could handle.
It's not a bad way to go. I'm going to be on a boat for 2 weeks in the Mediterranean, and only one full day at sea.
Yeah.
Every other day, you're stopping different country. Italy, Greece. It's going to be amazing. And so, but yeah, 9 months. I don't know. That's a lot. I don't know. I'll tell you. I'll let you know
You
how
let us know.
the 2 weeks went. I've done it for maybe 10 days before, so it's a ton of fun, definitely. Speaking of a ton of fun, it is Theater Thursday, a week late, because we had Dancing for the Stars last week. But Liz Rogers, the marketing and program manager from the Prescott Elks Theater and Performing Arts Center, will be in to tell us about all the fun things going on at the Elks Theater this coming month. And as she also brought with her Clayton Smith, the author of Threads, the play that will be at the PCA Cabaret Theater for 2 weekends. So looking forward to chatting with Liz and Clayton coming up here on Leza Live. Right now, ladies, listen up. If you're dealing with the effects of hormonal imbalance, Prescott Women's Clinic has the solution. It's called bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. It's a natural and effective way to feel like yourself again. 2 locations, one in Prescott, one in Prescott Valley. Super easy and convenient to take care of yourself. You got to make that first step. Pick up the phone, make the call, make the appointment. 928-778 4300 is their number. You can learn more about their bioidentical hormone replacement therapy at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Welcome back. It's Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM KYCA. It's Theater Thursday.
Yes, indeed.
Liz Rogers joining us
Good
from the
morning.
Prescott Elks Theater and Performing Arts Center. Good morning and welcome, and thank you for your flexibility.
Always.
Coming in a week later than usual.
Well, you missed a week of stuff. Oh, actually, no, you didn't. We were all at Dancing for the Stars.
Perfect. So you were doing what I was doing.
Exactly.
And that's fantastic. You brought with you.
I did. Wait, so he followed me in.
I think you invited him.
I saw you come in.
No, this is Clayton Smith. He is an amazing author and actor and writer and producer and creator. Also runs a trivia night, but that's a whole other subject.
Wow.
And he's part of my improv troupe, but that,
Nice.
again, another subject. But that's not what we're here for. We are here to talk about Threads, which is the original play that Clayton wrote based on an idea by Jacob de Armand. And it is at PCA's Studio Theater opening tonight.
Tonight,
right.
congratulations.
Thank you.
How exciting. Tell us a little bit about Threads.
Well, Threads is a very difficult play to explain, but it
Okay.
works basically on 3 levels. On the first level, it's a fairy tale. It's about the boy who was cursed by the moon and has to win back her favor.
Okay.
On the second level, it's a traditional love story. Boy meets girl, they fall in love, they lose each other, and against impossible odds, they have to find their way back to one another. And then on the third level, we have this allegorical thing going on about how we're kind of all born into a universe that seems cruel and difficult and hard to deal with. And we have to come to terms with that and find meaning and figure out how to live our lives in this place in a way that feels good.
Wow. Sounds intriguing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And opening night tonight going to be at PCA this weekend and next weekend as well, correct?
That's correct. Thursday through Sunday.
Wonderful. In the Cabaret Theater?
Correct, yes.
And tickets still available?
Tickets are still available.
All right. And they can get those tickets how?
PrescottArtCenter.org or at the box office.
Okay. I saw a big for sale sign out in front of the PCA yesterday. So it's
Yeah.
really going to happen, huh?
I know the board is still trying to come up
Right.
with a rising from the ashes situation, but at this point, the owner of the land,
Yeah.
he has every right to sell it.
Right.
So
Okay. Well, this is a great way to support PCA, support local arts, support Clayton and his. Is this your first play?
This is my second one
Your
that's produced.
second one that you produced. Wow. Very exciting. Well, break a leg. Are
Thank
you
you
in it
very
as
much.
well?
No, I'll
No,
be watching.
You'll be watching. How nice is that?
Indeed, yeah.
well, and I think it's important. This one's different than the typical PCA production
Okay.
because this is put on by Endeavor Theater Company. This is not a Prescott Center of the Arts production with
Okay.
their usual depth of volunteers to pull from, the directors, the casting, the stage managers. This is a separate theater group that is putting on a show and has put on some other creative shows around the area. This show originated actually at Pure Imagination Festival.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's gone through some iterations, and now it is finally ready for the full stage experience.
That's correct. Pure Imagination commissioned it from us last year, and
Mm-hmm.
we did it as a crowd performance there. And then we did a staged reading at PCA at their New Works Festival last August, and now we're doing our full performance as our little pirate band of theater people.
I love it. Those are usually and most oftenly the best, right?
Very different.
Fantastic. Okay, so that's this weekend and next weekend at PCA. What do we have going on at the Elks Theater?
Well, we've got fun stuff going on there as well. In fact, we are starting this weekend on Friday the 14th with Shine On Floyd, a Pink Floyd tribute. Now, last I looked, there were still a few seats left, but only single seats.
Okay, well,
So-
that's going to be a good one. If
And
you're a Pink Floyd fan,
if you're a
which
Pink
I
Floyd
am.
fan.
Matt, are you?
Man, I have it all turned down. Yes,
know.
Of
Yes,
course. I
yes.
saw Brit Floyd when they came around.
Ah.
It was that June.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Fantastic. Okay, so a couple of tickets available this Friday. Shine on Floyd.
Yes.
Okay.
And then upstairs, while the Pink Floyd people are doing their Pink Floyd thing, we will have Jazz Journey upstairs in the Crystal Hall. This is going to be the hits from the 30s through the 50s. Backed by popular demand, Canadian singer and stage performer Barry Dale will be performing. And we have a couple of tickets to give away.
Well, let's give them away, shall we?
I think we should.
Give us a call right now, 928-541-1016. Drew will answer the phone. Caller number 2. Caller number 2 is going to get those tickets. So if you call and you're number one, then hang up and call back. Again, 928-541-1016. We're going to take a quick break while you're calling in to win those tickets to check out the Jazz Journey with Barry Dale in the Crystal Hall at the Elks Theater this coming Saturday night. All right, the big winner announcement coming up here on Leza Live. Right now, you got to check out Artful Eye Jewelers Facebook and Instagram pages. They have lots of before and after pictures that people have submitted. They have pieces of jewelry they're not wearing anymore, and then the picture after the makeover. Sometimes you can't believe what they come up with. You need to do this. Clean out your jewelry boxes and go get your free jewelry design consultation. Super fun to do. You get to repurpose what is just sitting in your jewelry box, not being worn. Turn your old jewelry into something you'll love to wear again. The Artful Eye Jewelers are experts at this process. You know where they're located, smack dab in the middle of Whiskey Row, downtown Prescott. Winner? No? Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. It's Theater Thursday, chatting with Liz Rogers from the Prescott Elks Theater and Performing Arts Center this morning. And apparently nobody has called yet for the tickets to Jazz Journey with Barry Dale in the Crystal Hall this coming Saturday. Again, if you'd like to go, 928-541-1016 is the number. And I see on the 21st of September, you're going to have a Whitney Houston tribute in the theater.
Absolutely. She is
Wow.
an amazing performer.
She's
puts
gotta
on
be.
a great show.
Yeah.
We had her back. We were here. She was there last year. There are still tickets available. And if you're a Whitney Houston fan.
Now, are they only single tickets? You have to go
No.
alone to this one as well?
Nope, you can
No.
bring a date.
Okay.
Or two.
Okay.
We don't judge.
Wonderful. All right, wonderful. Okay, moving right along.
September 22nd, Sundays at the Sundance. This has been going on for 2 years now, and it is a completely free concert. It is local folk music in an environment that takes away the bar setting, takes away the background noise, and just lets you focus on the music. But it is completely free. Of course, donations are gratefully accepted to the musicians and to our cause as well. The bar is open, but it is an opportunity. We only sell, or offer, I should say. We don't really sell them. We only offer 100 tickets.
Okay.
And they always do sell out. There's only about 10 left, last I looked.
Okay. What time does that show start?
That is a 3 o'clock show, I
How
believe. 2 o'clock
lovely.
show. Somewhere in the afternoon.
Okay, perfect. What a
I wanna
lovely
say-
way to spend your
yeah,
afternoon.
It's just a couple of hours
Yeah.
and listening to a variety of artists. There's usually 3 to 5 different performers.
Okay.
And they just share their music, share their love of it.
Yeah.
And again, free.
Free. Can't beat that. That's Sundays at the Sundance in the Crystal Hall on September 22nd. Moving right along, September 27th.
Big Daddy D and the Dynamites.
How
a great
fun.
and very energetic blues show. They played Acker Night for us, and the audience was on their feet, just having a great time. They probably will be doing Acker Night again, but they are doing a show before that on the 27th. Tickets are still available.
Okay.
And then also on the 27th and through that weekend is One Stage Family Theater's presentation of Finding Nemo Jr. So this is one of their
Oh,
kids' shows.
How cute is that going to be?
Probably adorable little fish.
Yeah, adorable little fish. Aw, I love that. So they're going to take over the theater, the big theater,
Absolutely.
for the weekend.
Yes.
And tickets are available, I'm sure, for Finding Nemo Jr.
Yes. Now, I do want to mention something about that show and
Okay.
about all of the shows. Make sure to double check where you're getting your tickets from.
Okay.
For some reason, third-party resellers like to pick up, especially on those kinds of shows, charge you 3 times as much.
It's crazy.
And they haven't bought those tickets to sell you. So there's
Yeah.
a whole thing that we're fighting there, and we are trying to just make sure people are aware.
Right.
Go to the Elks. Go to PCA. Go direct. Don't buy
Mm-hmm.
through third party.
Okay. All right. That's good advice all around anymore. Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay. Finding Nemo Jr., September 27th and 28th.
And then we get to September 29th and our fall presentation of Stories That Matter.
Oh, we love
And
this.
you know how much I love this program.
Yes.
This is your neighbors, your friends, people all around you telling true personal stories. The category of this one is Getting Schooled.
Oh, getting schooled.
Getting schooled. So
Hmm.
I've been roped into telling a story.
You
So I
are.
will be telling one.
Uh-huh.
And mine is truly about school, whereas some of them are more about life lessons.
Yes.
And we might even have one about a school of sharks.
Oh, I love that. I love that a lot. Well, good for you, Liz, that you're going to get up there and chit-chat. You want to give us a little preview of what your story is
Oh,
about
you
about
know,
school?
It's a tough one to tell actually
is
because
it?
it's a very personal experience,
Mhm.
and yeah, I didn't have the best time in school.
Okay. All right. Well, stories that matter. Always a great event to partake in.
And again, inexpensive. It's $12. The proceeds go right back into the nonprofit, and it's amazing way to get to know people. You see them in a completely different light, and it
Great.
reminds us how much more we have in common than different. And right now, I think we could use a little connectivity.
Absolutely. All right. On that note, because we're done with September, we're going to move on to October, but I have to announce our big winner.
Excellent.
William Rouse is going to Jazz Journey with Barry Dale
Wonderful.
this coming
Saturday
Saturday.
night.
Yes, how fun, William. Congratulations. I'll call you after the show and tell you how you can pick up your tickets. Fantastic. All right, more with Liz Rogers on Theater Thursday coming up here on Leza Live. So tell me, are you suffering from a toothache that just won't quit? You know, you keep ignoring it, hoping it'll go away. Well, don't let dental emergencies ruin your day. Turn to Pro Solutions Dental Group, your trusted experts in emergency dental care. With their skilled team and state-of-the-art facilities, they'll have you smiling again in no time. Whether it's a cracked tooth, a lost filling, or unbearable pain, Pro Solutions Dental Group is here for you. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the team at Pro Solutions Dental Group today and get the relief you need. 928 888-776-1208 or reach them online at PrescottDentist.com. And we're back. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. Chatting with Liz Rogers from the Prescott Elks Theater and Performing Arts Center. We have wrapped up September with all the events going on, and now we are into October. Don't blink. It'll be here before we know it.
And I know, hopefully, unless I get canceled, I'll be back before most of these.
Yes,
but there
you
were
will.
a couple things I do want to mention because
Yes.
they're really cool.
Good, good, good.
On October 5th, we have our Fall Swing Dance. This features a 17-piece big band orchestra
How
plus
fun.
a vocalist
Wow.
with a complimentary swing dance lesson provided by, of course, Bees Knees,
Yes.
the winners of Dancing for the Stars this year, one of the winners.
Right.
And they do a complimentary dance class before the live music starts, and then they help you throughout the night. So it is truly a swing dance with an amazing big band. So that's always really
I
fun.
love that.
And
Put that one on your calendar, Matt, because you could really use some dance lessons.
You want to see this dancing?
now, they always say
Yes.
if you've got two left feet, they'll make one of them right.
Isn't that nice? I love that
No,
saying.
I don't have two right or two left. I just have stumps.
That actually sounds like a lot of fun.
It really
Yeah.
is. We've had groups come in from Williams or Winslow, all dressed
Yeah.
up, out to spend this evening
I love
together.
it.
Tickets are very limited because we want to make sure there's room for everybody to
Sure,
dance. So
sure.
it's not like a big show. So
Okay.
you can't wait on that one.
Okay, that's October 5th.
That's October 5th. And then on the 11th, downstairs in the theater, the return of Turn the Page, which is a Bob Seger tribute. This one is just about sold out. Last I looked, there might have been 3-4 single tickets left.
Okay.
So hopefully everybody's already got their
Good.
tickets for
Okay.
that one.
Fabulous.
And then upstairs is Cadillac Angels featuring local fantastic musician Sky Conwell.
Yes.
So that should be a fun show as well.
Yes, he's going to be on our show, I think, next week to tell us all about that one.
Wonderful.
Yes, and
I
we'll-
won't.
We'll make him sing for us and play his guitar and
Oh,
all that good
perfect.
stuff. Yeah, tons of fun.
All right, then two things on the 12th that we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Downstairs in the Historic Theater, Scandalous Hands.
Love him.
And they're doing a tribute to the Allman Brothers.
Oh, how nice.
So that should be fun. Recognizable music, but amazing local musicians doing it. Then upstairs, this is the coolest thing. This is the Northland Cares Concert for Compassion. And Northland Cares is a local nonprofit organization that's been around for, I want to say, about 25 years.
Okay.
Providing services to the community affected by HIV. So medications, housing, testing. When COVID was an issue, I took my kid there for a COVID test.
Yeah.
So it's a community service, and this is an opportunity to help fund them in such a great way. We were talking a little bit off mic about bringing the community theater together, the performing arts community together. This is the event.
Okay.
It's going to feature 2 women's vocal groups, Una Voce and Women's Song, are both going to perform.
Love it.
We are going to have an opera singer. He's going to be performing with Nanette Hofer from Yavapai College and the new artistic director of Prescott Valley Performing Arts Center. And then we are going to have excerpts from One Stage Family Theater's Legally Blonde show. We are going to have experts from Rocky Horror at Prescott Valley Performing Arts, and the leads from Anastasia performing at Yavapai College
Oh, wow.
are going to wrap up the show, and they're going to perform.
How fun.
So we are pulling people from everywhere. So this is really one of those community events where you
Right.
get to see the amazing talent in the Quad Cities from all different groups.
And it's raising funds for a great cause.
Absolutely.
Okay. Put that one on your calendar and get your tickets again on your website.
On our website,
Yes.
Prescott Elks Theater, spelled with your nose in the air, .org.
I love that.
You can
So
also
cute.
give us a call. We're happy to help.
Fantastic. That's Northland Cares Concert for Compassion. Super fun. All right. Yeah. Some other events you want to talk about?
Well, yes. Although the Elks, of course, is where my loyalty lies, but I do want to mention that Prescott Valley Performing Arts, as I mentioned, is doing Rocky Horror in October. And that's going to be the weekends of October 18th and 19th and 25th and 26th with a special show on the 31st.
Oh, that'd be a ton of fun.
Got to have Rocky
Yes.
Horror on Halloween.
Absolutely, you do.
And then over at Sousa's Prescott Center for the Arts, as far as we know, the final 2 productions are in place, and that is Jersey Boys in the Cabaret Theater and Threads in the Studio Theater. And those
Okay.
are both opening this weekend, and Jersey Boys will run for 3 weeks, Threads for 2.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah. If you're bored, you're boring, right?
That's right. If you're bored, you're not trying.
That is fantastic. We're going to take one more break, and when we come back, we're going to talk again to the author of Threads, the play that Liz just mentioned, going to be at Sousa's Prescott Center for the Arts starting tonight for the next 2 weekends, and that's Clayton Smith. More with Clayton coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. We're talking all things community theater this morning with Liz Rogers and Clayton Smith, the author of Threads, the play that will be opening tonight in Sousa's Prescott Center for the Arts and will be there for the next 2 weekends. Clayton, tell us how you came up with the concept for Threads.
Well, the concept was actually given to me by the man who's directing the show, Jacob D. Armand.
Okay.
He brought it to me right before Pure Imagination. He's like, okay, so I want this play that is about everything. You know, the birth of the universe, the history of human thought,
And
all
you're
of
like,
this stuff.
Oh, sure, no problem.
And you can take about 90 minutes.
Right,
So-
right. Is that what he said?
That's what he said. So he gave me this concept, and I wrote it in about 4 weeks. We had about 6 weeks to the show at that point.
Okay.
We rehearsed it for 2 weeks, and then put it on at the music festival, and
Right.
it was something.
Nice.
But it's
Were
good
you
to
up
have
on
it.
a stage? I missed
No,
that part.
we were doing crowd theater, so we were kind
Okay.
of coming out of the crowd,
Yeah.
one act at a time, and just doing our thing. It was a really difficult venue to perform in. We're competing with the music a lot
Sure,
of the time, and
sure.
but now we get the opportunity to do it like we want to, and
Right. On the stage.
To let
And
people
he's
see it
being
as it
a little
is.
too modest, so
Is he?
I'll brag on
Please
him.
do.
So this has been now officially published. The script is
Hmm.
available on Amazon, and
And we'll have copies for sale at the show.
Nice.
so other theaters can now purchase the script, put it on
Right.
the show. It will always have originated in Prescott,
Very cool.
no matter where it goes, which is really cool. And then through the miracle of connections and articles, we were able to give Jacob one of his goals, which was to get it in front of somebody at Cirque du Soleil.
Oh.
And there's a production manager there reading it now, and if she likes it, we'll pass it on to the team that makes decisions about those
How
things.
cool
Right.
is that?
Oh, that is amazing. Just the fact that they're reading it is pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'd love to see Cirque du Soleil do something that originated right here in Prescott, Arizona. Yeah.
That would be
Well, good luck.
good. Thank you.
Yes, yes. And like I said, opening night tonight.
7:00 curtain.
Yes.
I will be there.
Now, you said that you joked half-heartedly that you had 90 minutes to write this play. Well, Liz, you just told me about a program or an actual event that you're doing where you have an hour to write a play.
24.
24 hours. Okay,
Well,
tell
actually, you don't get 24 hours to write the play. It is called the 24-hour plays. It is a Broadway licensed event,
Okay.
and it goes from page to stage in 24 hours.
us. Wow.
So my understanding is that the clock starts, writers gather under one roof,
Uh-huh.
break off into little sections, write plays. Then directors come in, and the writers and the directors come to a match and say, yes, I'm going to direct your play. Then the actors come in, audition, they get cast, they get their scripts, they learn their lines, they have to
Wow.
have it memorized. We get the props created. If there has to be any kind of scenery, that gets created all in a 24-hour period, and then the plays go up.
And nobody sleeps.
Right, in at least 24 hours. Have you done this before?
It's been done before locally. I
Yes.
wasn't involved with it, and I
Okay.
don't know if it was the licensed version. I would have to check to see what they did. This is the Broadway licensed version.
Yes.
It's called the 24-hour plays.
Right. And then do you open the doors for the audience to come in and
Yep.
experience the plays
Yep,
after they've been
we
created?
sell tickets for the plays,
Yeah.
and like everything that I put on personally,
Uh-huh.
I'm all about paying the artists. So all of the writers, directors, everybody involved will split the door sales, and
Yeah.
we'll probably be like 17 cents each by the time we're done. But that 17 cents they didn't have earlier.
Right.
Tickets will go on sale. The show will be in March.
Okay.
And so on March 8th, we start the process, and on March 9th, we put on the play.
I love this. This is going to be super, super cool. How many plays do you think?
Usually it's about 6 plays that are
Wow.
10 to 15 minutes in length.
Okay.
It's a matter of getting the writers first, and it's such a great way to bring all the different kinds of performing arts together
Right.
for a very short amount of commitment.
Yeah.
It's not like when you're putting on a play and you've been working on it for months at a time.
Right.
This
right.
is a day out of your life,
Yeah.
but it lasts forever.
It sounds like a fun event.
Sounds a little chaotic. I'm
Yeah.
a little worried because
Yeah.
I'm the one who's going to be producing it behind
Right.
this. The plays will be up in the Crystal Hall
Yeah.
at the Elks Theater, so we will be selling tickets for March 9th.
Okay.
Nice late afternoon show,
Perfect.
and then we'll all go home and cry.
Did you get Clayton to sign on?
I keep looking at him like he had a choice.
It's
Right.
on my calendar.
But yeah, it's like, okay,
Good.
here's the date.
Right.
But he's a very busy man. He has a
Yes.
lot going on. And if you haven't gone to Trivia with Clay on Wednesday night
Well,
at Mark's Beer Garden,
we should
Wednesdays at
shout out.
7:15.
Okay. So where do you get your trivia?
I write them.
You do.
Yeah.
it's warped and twisted.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I had a radio show and I did Leza's Impossible Trivia for
Ooh.
a long time. And a lot of times I just made it up. That's where
I
the
have my
impossible.
theories.
That's pretty impossible.
Yeah.
I have
yeah.
my theories, but
right.
occasionally a group of us will go and
Yeah.
we'll go play and heckle,
Right.
of course, because that's half the fun. But we did
Absolutely.
we won one night. And
Nice.
you get cash.
Nice. So people sign up and pay to play, huh?
That's right.
How
$3 per
fun.
person, and then the pot's distributed among the winning teams.
Okay, and that's at Mark's Beer Garden.
Mark's Beer Garden, Wednesday nights at 7:15.
I
I
It's a
think
good
our
time.
group was more excited about the pretzel than the cash.
The pretzel-
Really good.
you can win a pretzel.
Tell everybody where Mark's Beer Garden is if
Mark's
they don't know.
Beer Garden is on Swinson Street, just off of Iron Springs. It's just down the street from Dry Gulch Steakhouse.
Okay, very fun. See? Man of many talents.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and if you ever need help writing those impossible trivia questions, I'm here for
I'll
it.
give you a call.
Apparently
Thank
she
you.
makes stuff up.
Absolutely. Well, before we go, we need to mention your website one more time because
Yes.
that's where people need to pay attention because a lot of these big shows sell out. And by the time you're here on the show, they've already sold out. So remind people of
It
the
is
website and how,
Prescott Elks Theater, spelled TheAtre.org. You can also sign up for our emails. You'll get an email on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Tuesdays with the shows in the theater, Thursdays with the shows in the Performing Arts Center, as well as around the community. I always kind of do a little shout out to one of the other theaters just so everybody knows all of the options that
we
there
love
are.
that. We love that you support the entire performing arts community and
Absolutely.
its shows. And we love you coming in every month
And
to
it's
tell
so
us what's
much
going
fun.
on. Yes, it is fun. We have about a minute left.
Okay.
Would you like to talk about the scholarships that are coming up?
We are getting ready to open our scholarships. Every year we do award a scholarship to a high school senior who is going to pursue performing arts
Okay.
in college. Or in life. Our scholarship winner for last year actually went to a private dance academy in California, and we wrote her we wrote them a nice $5,000 check to help
Fabulous.
alleviate some of the painful fees.
All right. So how do people apply for the scholarship?
So I'm going to be in contact with the schools pretty soon, but they can also just email us at info@E as in Edward, T as in Thomas, P as in Peter, A as in Alpha, C as in Charlie,
Holy cow. What was that?
.org.
Say it without all the Charlies.
info@etpac.org.
etpac.org. Fantastic.
And we'll get them an application.
All right, very good. And all the sales of the drinks and the refreshments during the shows go towards the
Goes
scholarship.
towards the scholarship. To our other outreach programs, we costume teeny tiny little ballerinas. We donate
I love that.
to causes. The Jazz Summit, we gave them a nice big check. Anything we can do to help keep the arts alive in the Quad City area.
Well, keep up the good work, Liz. Break a leg, Clayton.
Thank you.
And thank you both for coming in. And thank you for listening. We'll see you back here tomorrow.